Just hanging out here on a Saturday afternoon with Nugget and my therapist. Yeah, you see that right there? Therapist. Anyway, so I want to give you a little garden update for the millions and billions of fans that are curious about my beautiful, vast array of plants and floral exploration. Let's go take a little garden tour. So these are the seedlings, not very many this year because we're not doing pickles, as you remember. The pickle pen is still in Fallowsville. We're not doing any of the pickles in the pen this year. It's all weeds for weed farmers. So yeah, we got in these things right here, we got some looks like black-eyed Susans and wildflower type stuff, except we got parsley over here. We have lemon basil right here, Thai basil, Genovese basil, and what do we got in here? We got a bunch of stuff. I'm starting seeds a new way this year. I'm using, instead of the peat pellets, I'm using seed starting soil. I've had better luck with that in the past. I think it allows the roots to kind of expand out more. Anyway, what's doing really good is this green leaf lettuce right here. It's doing good, meaning it's early. I've got a little spinach sprout coming up finally. We got Swiss chard over here. Oh, we got Swiss chard coming up. Who am I talking about? Got some peas coming up, and don't see any carrots just yet. Nope. And green beans. Yeah, I'm surprised those aren't coming up. Those are usually kind of early, I think. Anyway, so those are the seeds we got started, and let's go walk over to the garden. Beautiful day today, and it is nice. I don't think there's a single cloud, and there's one cloud. Oh boy, that's weird. That's like Chef Boyardee's mustache right there. I don't know. You guys tell me what you see in the comments, the millions of fans, please. Anyway, so let's go over here. Let's look at the. What we got here? We got a pumpkin and another pumpkin, and this one, I forgot what the tag says. It's like, what does it say? It's early giant pumpkin. We got this from my kids' school. They're having a like a plant sale for a fundraiser thing. And this one looks like, what does this say? Rogue VIF pumpkin, rouge. Anyway, so and in the picture it looked like just a flat kind of really dark orange pumpkin. So it should be pretty cool. Both should be cool. And what we got going on here? We got the same old perennials. We got the lime thyme, which is doing really good. We have chamomile from last year that is volunteering itself to grow again. Thank you. We got the thyme, and see, this is great. This is why perennials are really good. Let's zoom in on this, because perennials that have flowers attract honeybees, and honeybees are excellent for your garden because you're going to get pollination, and that's what you need for quality growth. And we have oregano. This flowers too eventually later in the year. So we got more chamomile popping its head up there. We'll use that, make some tea out of it. Nice relaxing tea. We got aloe. Hummingbirds like those flowers. The bees really don't care for those flowers, but the hummingbirds love them, so that's cool. I need to trim those dead ones. Yeah. Blueberries are, they're kind of making a comeback here. Pink lemonade right here, and this one's the blue sunshine, and that is making a comeback slowly but surely. And we got 2 tomatoes from my kids' school's bake sale. Both of these varieties are called Marbonne, and they're like, if you look up Marbonne, it's I guess a French variety, and it's like the reddest, nicest looking burger tomato you've ever seen, but also they're really good for stewed tomatoes, so like a San Marzano or something. So happy about that. And we bought this little guy, this little Anaheim pepper. It's my new favorite pepper lately to cook with. It's like, bell peppers are too sweet for me. I mean, they're okay, I'll eat them, but I like a little spice, and these aren't too spicy, so really good cooking tomato. It's called an Anaheim pepper. And let's go, need to move these eventually. get my son out here. You can help me move these. And we got a Bougainvillea trying to grow. It should, this is like the perfect spot for a Bougainvillea. I don't know why it's not doing better. We fertilize it with fish emulsion and water it occasionally, not too much for this guy. And oh, this sage, look at this purple sage right here. Look at this. Another good, this is why perennials, native perennials, that we never have to water this thing or anything. And look at all the bees just all over this thing. We're just getting pollination like crazy around here. This thing is just loaded with flowers and bees. Oh, it smells good. We use it to cook with. Amazing, very cool. And it's my favorite plant, by the way, in the yard. And my wife, she planted, I believe this one is this the blackberry? I think this is the raspberry. I'm not sure actually if this is raspberry or the blackberry. I want to say it's called I can't remember the name, the variety name. It escapes my mind. I think this, let me see if it's got thorns. Oh, they're both thornless. Okay, interesting. So one's a blackberry, one's a raspberry, I assure you. And then, here's the surprise. You guys, all the millions of fans probably remember from last year. We thought this was dead. Oh, and look, a little bee on it. Yeah, pollinate it. Look at all these flowers. And where there's a flower, there's gonna be a fruit. This, my friends, is a thornless raspberry. And this thing was like, we thought it had a disease, it would never grow again. In fact, the lady told my wife at the nursery, oh no, you should, once those things die off, they'll never be the same again. Or I forgot, someone told us that. And look at this thing, it's flourishing. Sometimes it's just, when it comes to gardening, I've noticed the best virtue for gardening, aside from water and good soil, is patience. And if you're patient, give things, it goes for life in general actually. But anyway, if you give things a little patience, show them patience, they will sometimes give you impatience. That's a gardening joke. Anyway, but we got, flowers and a healthy plant here, which we thought was dead. There we go. And we got some mint trying to grow. We hired some landscapers and they accidentally took this out. They thought it was a weed, but mint is relentless. It'll come back. And mint's always nice in the yard. Rodents don't like it, by the way. And catmint. Everything's looking pretty good this year. I think it's going to be a really good year for gardening. It's a shame that that pickle pin is left for dead this year, but it'll come back and flourish next year. And we got these little, believe it or not, these are flowers, cone flowers. Yeah. And the landscapers had cut this sage way down right when it was flowering. It's like, oh guys, come on. Oh well, it's still, it's definitely, you almost can't kill a sage once it's in unless you dig it all the way out. But it's got some flowers on it, attracting bees, which I love. Okay, so other than, doing very little gardening, kind of minor gardening, just been working a lot, going, during the 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And eventually I want to get this canoe. If you guys can see that in the pic, I want to get the canoe carpeted. It's another project I've been delaying, and I'll make a video of that. I think that'll be pretty cool. And I want to make a video that shows me using the canoe and having a fun adventure with my family. But I'm really picky about where I want to go. I want to go to some place I can actually feel comfortable swimming in, and we'll see where that place is going to be. It's going to be far away from where I live. We live right by a lake, but it's not the kind of lake you want to go swimming in. So I got a little pollution issue. That's what I'm doing so far. I'll making maybe some more videos once these sprouts sprout up. I'll post that, sure. Probably have a carpeted canoe to show you. And eventually I'll have an adventure to share. All right, you guys take it easy. Have a good weekend.